Kratz and Son channel, guys. We're going to discuss our truck, Heavy Metal. Hello everybody, once again out there in YouTube world. This is Alan Craft. I want to talk to you today about something kind of sentimental to the family. It's our old truck over there. Back in the 90s, me and my dad used to trade around a lot, and he had an 83 model Ford truck that we kind of kept in the family for years. He'd get it and he'd paint on it, and I'd get it and I'd work on it. We'd do different things to it over the years. And as we traded back and forth, in 2002, I had it, and it just put a new rear end and things in it and got it running pretty good. And son was only about 6 months old. We'd went out to the grocery store and got a few things and come back home and forgot our pop or whatever it was, and my wife and daughter went back out to the store to get what we needed, and I kept the baby at the house. And as they were coming back in, something happened. Don't know if the rear end went out or something maybe we'd worked on, or something happened to the truck and it locked up and made her leave the road. And she hit one of those new telephone poles that supposed to not break. And ended up crushing in on my daughter's leg and broke her femur bone. Put her in her body cast for about 4 months. Kind of changed her lives there. Of course, after all the pain and suffering and stuff she encountered, we had her, of course, had to go through a court battle and everything. And as she was awarded some money as she got older, she got one settlement when she turned 18, and the first thing she done was replace that truck for me, and I never asked for anything out of it. She just knew that that meant something to us and wanted to replace it. So apologize for getting emotional. Tough time in our life. But since then, she bought this truck here for me, and when I was 16 is when this truck was made. And of course, being 16, I was always a truck guy and a Chevrolet guy, and that was my favorite truck growing up. So when she got her settlement, we was going through Moorhead to go pick up a Doberman that she bought, and we spotted that truck sitting in a parking lot. Went over and talked to the guy about it, and we jewed him down and ended up buying it. And so, since that was the one I wanted all my life, we've been doing everything to it that I wanted to do. And it's been a long work in progress, and I'm gonna let my son take you around it a little bit and tell you what we've done, and still got a long ways to go on it, but I want to document it and document it somehow on this channel so I can keep up with the progress, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it a little bit too. But if you want to pop the hood, and it had a 350 in it, and I was taking my daughter over one time to make a payment over in West Liberty, and the oil pump went out and it blew up coming home. So we decided it was time to get a little crazy with it, and we put a 454 down in it and mildly built it, and 350 turbo transmission, changed the rear end out to 411 gears, and just went a long ways with it. We still got a long ways to go.
I'm going to take you through a walkthrough on this truck here, since Dad done told you about it. This is the 454 motor that we have put in it. I added a Demon carburetor. We got to the bracket right here. It's not the right alternator bracket. We're gonna have to get a new one of those in the future. We're gonna try to clean up this engine bay and everything, so you know all that stuff is hidden, all the wires and everything. I went and got headers for the truck. Didn't realize I got the wrong headers until it was a little too late. Got long tube headers. They reached the cross member, so I don't know if we're going to end up leaving it open or what we're going to do there. Probably just leave it open. Added a fuel pump to it up here. Got a fuel gauge and everything. It's just a project that me and my dad's going to do. We'll put it on YouTube. What else to say? It's just going to take some time on it. I'm going to come over here and show you some on the interior and try to give you an example of what we're going to do here. The truck needs a new seat. We're going to try to put bucket seats in it. Put us a new steering wheel on here. Got to get us a new dash. It's going to go a couple cracks and stuff in it. We added toggle switches. This is your fan. We added an electric fan. There's a fuel pump, and here's the fire. And the ignition switch still, it uses for the starter. That's the only thing it operates now. But a force shifter, we got a B&M force shifter. We put that in to match with the 350 turbo. Oh, yeah. What else? I don't know if I really clean out. In future videos, we'll show you everything we did to it, what we try to accomplish with this truck. I hope we go places with it. I dropped it 3.5 inches in the rear. It still needs to go a little more. I think we're going to try to, before long we'll get different tires and stuff put on it. But we added a roll pan, took the big bumper off the back, put a roll pan on it. Used to have exhaust come out about right here, I'd say. We took all that off when we put the headers on and stuff. Of course, the truck needs a little bit of body work on these panels and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna take some time on it. Truck, it needs new door handles, you know. It's a little loose. But in future videos, I also was gonna try to add some more horsepower to this truck. We've got to change the intake. Try to get a bigger, you know, a high rise or something. It got a bigger cam to throw in it. It's got about 450 horsepower now, but before we get done with it, we're going to try to get around 500, 600, somewhere in that area. Well,
Today's escape move, we want to touch on a reverse chokehold escape. If somebody was to come up behind you and grab you around your neck there, it takes your air away from you, trying to choke you out. First thing you want to do is take both hands and pull down where you get your chin tucked. Tucking your chin there opens your airwaves. So you can breathe now. It'll take you however much time you need from that point to get out of it. Take your right hand there and cup like a C on the elbow. And as he'll step a little over and through and release with that hand, bring that other hand up and grab a shoulder there and keep that hand cuffed on that elbow. And then from here you got other options. While he's got that elbow cuffed there, he can step in between his legs there a little bit and rock them back on him, and it takes away his balance. And from that point, there's multiple things you can do I'll touch on in a later video. And there's also a way you can just run them forward or whatever. But I'll show you that in the next video. I want to show you how to escape do it again. Just to make sure y'all get it down, because it's the main thing is getting this airwaves, getting that freed up right there. And watch his feet too, where he's got to step through. And that's it. It's pretty simple. It's just knowing how to get it and get them off balance. Once you get them that point there, get them off balance, you can, there's a lot.
Thank y'all for watching our videos. Thank you for all the support, and please keep supporting us.